Let's start of the new year with a little spiciness, shall we? With unpopular opinions that will either make you worship or crucify me. Vcha will flop. I'm sorry, hate to say it, but I really don't see them doing that well. I don't see any demand for international groups in K-pop, so I don't really see them having a strong fan base in Korea. As for the international market, we all know that JYP is gonna give them kids bop songs from Claire's. They won't perform well in the Western market with songs catered to 12-year-olds. So unless JYP gives them a concept that appeals to the West, I don't see them being that successful. So far, the songs they've given us sounds like it came straight from a JoJo Siwa album. Don't get me wrong, I would love it if they got big. But I feel like JYP is the worst company for them to be signed to, because they don't really know how to give their artists good concepts or music for that matter. Speaking of music, here comes my next unpopular opinion. Out of all the major entertainment agencies, JYP Entertainment by far produces the worst music. They're just obsessed with giving their artist mediocre kids bop reject-coded music. It's crazy. They always start off by giving their artists actual good music when they debut, but somehow they make the music sound worse with every comeback. The proof is all in ITZY's discography. The fact that a group can go from having songs like Dalla Dalla to a song like Sneakers is heartbreaking. They're sabotaging twice cause what the actual fork was Set Me Free. Like, who is even gonna stream that song? Not me, that's for sure. And nmixx, poor nmixx. They were set to fail from the beginning with their abomination of a debut. Stray Kids is safe because unlike the other groups I mentioned, they're self-producing. But back to nmixx, I have a theory. Let's be for real. Jinny left when she realized JYP has no plans of giving nmixx actual good music. She left the group after their first comeback, which was DICE if I'm not mistaken. It was so sudden and unexpected. Not only was her departure quick, but it is also shrouded in a lot of mystery because till this day, the truth behind her departure was never revealed. I suspect that she didn't like the direction that nmixx was taking and decided to part ways with the group and go solo. That conclusion makes the most sense to me because the girl trained for 6 years. I doubt that her passion for being an idol just vanished. I feel like it might have something to do with her being unhappy with the direction of nmixx. Her song for her solo debut is completely different than anything nmixx has released. Take that as you will, but I take it as a sign that she probably wanted to go in a different direction musically. ITZY's latest album was trash as expected. But Mr. Vampire is truly a hidden gem. When I first listened to it, it left me a bit confused. Like, I was not sure what I was listening to. Fast forward to now, I absolutely love it. The instrumental with the piano sample is ethereal, and for once, I feel like their vocals complement the song really well. A lot of the times with their songs, the vocals feel overpowering. Either they're doing this type of shout singing that is so unnecessary and way too much for the song. Doesn't help that none of the members actually have good singing technique. Or their vocals are way too soft and underwhelming for what would fit the song. So Mr. Vampire is just perfect. Like, this is what we need to see more of from ITZY. Chaeryeong's voice is so angelic and I love how she's stepping into more of a lead position for their vocals. Yeji came through with those power vocals which were executed well for this song. Ryujin sounded like a whole other person. Did not know her voice sounded like that. And I mean that in the best way possible. We need more of her Mr. Vampire voice in their music cause rapping ain't for her. And Yuna's voice actually suited the song, which is rare because JYP just loves to give ITZY songs that don't suit their vocal tones. Even down to the music video, I loved. There wasn't a lot going on. Wish they could have tapped into more of that vampire theme, but despite that, it slays. I don't like the way JYP has handled Leah's hiatus. She's essentially been wiped off the face of the earth. At this point they might as well tell us that she's no longer in the group. When it comes to other idols taking hiatus, they still participate in the recording of the songs and are featured in the music videos. For example, when Mina and Jeongyeon from TWICE went on their hiatuses, they were still heard in the music that TWICE released during that time and were featured in music videos. They just didn't participate in anything else. So my question is, where's Leah? It seems a bit cruel to act like she's not even part of the group by not having her on the new album. It has me a bit worried, to be honest. But she does have her own solo on the album, so at least there's that. That gives me some hope that she is still planned to return to the group. I just find it odd she's not in any of the other music or even the music videos. Even the choreography for their latest songs doesn't seem to have been made for 5 people. Then again, all of this could have been at Leah's request because she really needs break, and in that case, I fully respect that.